Hey everyone, I'm NornQueenAlexis and welcome back to the channel. Today, we have a 1500 point battle report between Genestealer Cult of the Rusted Cog and Eldar. We are doing the mission Deadlock from the Maelstrom book, from the Maelstrom missions in the main rulebook. We're also doing the pointy hammer and anvil deployment. I think it's Spearhead? I can't remember. So that is my bad. Sorry. Story that we have going on the outskirts of the Provoskan sector near Draxon 5. One of these small hives that are still left on the asteroid belt is being assaulted by Eldar Corsairs. But instead of Imperial forces coming to answer them, the Tyranids, well, the Genestealer cult has come to collect their biomass. So, let's take a look at the armies, the mission, and the deployment. So, firstly, we're going to take a look at the table. We have, that's supposed to be over here. Or, you know what, we'll just put this right here, but keep this one farther away from it. Okay, sorry about that. We have a bunker here for Objective 6. We have a hive center for Objective 2. Over here, you can see where we marked our spearhead deployment. We have the Prometheum factory, which has Objective 5 by the door, and Objective 4 inside it, as well as the refinery over here, which has Objective 1, and the actual pumping plant over here, which has Objective 3. So we have a nice full terrain board, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's take a look at these armies. So, 1500 points of Eldar, what are we looking at?
Dire Avengers with an Exarch rocking 2 Shuriken catapults, 2 sets of Wraith Guard with D-Scythes, Kit Bash Singing Spears, Crimson Hunter Exarch, 2 Farseers, my Warlord with the Phoenix Gem, and she will be using both Guide and Doom, and the other Farseer will be using Executioner and Mind War. 2 Rangers and 2 Wave Serpents, both with rockets.
Alright, so let's take a look at the Genestealer cult fighting them. Okay, so 1500 points of Genestealer cult. We have the Rusted Claw, just because I have the bikers, and pretty much that's it. I have double battalion. I am using the Brood Coven stratagem. So I have 3 warlords in this army. I have 2 psychers in this army. Leading the 1st battalion, we have a Jackal Alphys, a Patriarch. The Patriarch has the Amulet of the Void Worm, Onslaught, or Mental Onslaught, Might from Beyond, and Shadow Stalker. The Primus right in front of him has the Warlord trait Born Survivor. Then we have 3 Neophyte squads in the back, all armed exactly the same, all autoguns and 2 with mining lasers. 3 units of them. Then we have a Kilomorph, which is standing right over here, and a Sanctus. We're going to go with this Sanctus, looking down his barrel as having the relic, which I will go over in just a second, which is Gift from Beyond. Then we have the second detachment, which is led by a Jackal Alphys. Then we have a Magus standing next to him. She has Inspiring Leader. She has Mental Onslaught and Mind Control, because I want to try this Mental Onslaught trick. I have 3 units of Acolytes. This unit right here has 2 Rock Saws. This unit right here has 2 Rock Saws. And this unit is just a unit of 2, 4, 6, just 6, all with hand flamethrowers. Then we have a Kilomorph over here, and another Sanctus with a sniper rifle. Then we have the 3 Jackal squads. They're all armed exactly the same with shotguns and demolition charges on every single one of them. Then we have the 2 Goliath trucks with heavy stubber and twin autocannon. They both have a cache of demolition charges just to explode. And that is 1,500 points. Actually, it's a little bit over 1,500 points, but whatever. So, let's get deployed. End of deployment, we have a jet over here, bunch of Dire Avengers, and the 2 Farseers here with the 2 Wave Serpents filled with those guys. Shining Spears and more Dire Avengers up there, or Rangers up there, Rangers here. And then, revealed, we have the truck here, both filled with Acolytes. Then we have the 2 Sanctuses and the Magos moving up behind the group of Acolytes. Then we have a unit of Neophytes with the Sanctus. Neophytes holding this one, Neophytes with a Sanctus. And unfortunately my opponent seized. So, in reserve we have the 3 units of Bikes, the Patriarch, 2 Kilomorphs, and the Primus. Why? Because I have no idea. Just seemed like a good idea. Alright, so, Eldar, turn 1. So, funny thing about this game, I forgot my Genestealer cult cards and brought my Tyranid ones, and we didn't have Eldar ones, so we're using the Mechanicus ones, but we're also going to replace the ones with the ones in the book. So, you draw 6 objectives this turn, and then we go down from there. So, your 6 are, just draw them one at a time. Take and hold, or hold the line behind enemy lines, and defend objective 3, okay. Defend objective 2, that's a lot of points turn 1 if you can get them. And defend, wow, if you're on 1, 2, and 3, you are golden, you're on 1 and 3.
And defend objective.
Defend 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4 for defend, behind and hold the line, which isn't impossible.
And 4 is right there.
Yeah, you have 4, 1, and 3. Or I did that backwards. 1, 3, 4, and I think I have objective 2 over here. I have objective 2 here. So with that, we go into the Eldar movement phase on turn 1. End of movement phase. This jet moved and pivoted slightly. This thing jumped all the way over to here. These guys moved in up onto the building to grab objective 4. The other one moved up. The shadows, those guys, those elves that are on jet bikes, moved over there. The Rangers stood still. Rangers stood still because they are holding enough objectives. And with that, we go into Psychic phase on turn 1. Oh yeah, also the cult has been revealed. Woo! It was pretty obvious where we were going to place things, so we didn't bother. So, because of line of sight issues and everything like that, you pretty much can only cast Guide on this aircraft. So, 2d6, needing a...
Double check 7.
Needing a 7, which is the average. Boop. 5, that is 11. That goes off, and I'm going to try to deny it. So, here goes. Come on, Hive Mind, deny it. Oh my god. No, I'm not spending the command point, but that was really funny. Alright, so you're good. Psychic phase, start of shooting phase, what are we going to start with?
I can only really hit with 4 units right now. So let's go with the Crimson Hunter into this transport.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, number 1.
Lances.
Starting with the Bright Lances into this vehicle, I am going to... what's the AP minus on it?
AP minus...
Probably 3 for being a las cannon.
4.
Oh, never mind. Prepare positions is useless. Go ahead and roll the 2d6, re-rolling to hit. Boop. That is a re-roll of one of them. That is actually a miss. So, 1 hit. Wounding on a 3.
And strength 8. So 3 still?
Mm-hmm.
3.
That is a 3. So I have no armor save, so d6 damage. That is 6 damage. Oh, wow, okay. 6 rugged construction saves. I will make absolutely none of them, but if we add these together, I equal a 6. That works, right? No? Okay. It takes 6 damage. Down to 4. Now we have the pulse laser.
All right.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. That is a 1 and a 2. That is a 1 and a 2. That was statistical anomalies, but you already dealt 6 damage to it, so meh. Anyway, next up.
Let's go.
Next up, this unit's going to fire into them. All of its weapons missed. So that's a thing. Its scatter laser can't actually see... Well, you can see this, so throw the scatter laser into this. Hitting on 3s. That is 2 hits. Wounding on 5s.
Alright, let me check.
Looking for 5s. That is 1 wound. AP minus.
0.
Oh, I actually get +1 to this. And I don't make it. Okay, rugged construction. No, so it is down to 3 wounds. From this thing, the shuriken weapons are out of range. I really thought the range was 24, but apparently it's not, which is silly. So 2 missiles into them, hitting on 3s.
I'll be doing the sunburst, so 2d6. Let's see.
Oh, 2d6. That is 6.
Alright.
Hitting on 3s. That is, looks like 4 hits.
4.
Wounding on 3s.
Yep, you have strength 4.
Yep.
Minus 1 AP.
And that is 1 wound. So, 1 armor save. Isaac, save my duder. On a 6. Isaac, that is a cock dice. We don't count cock dice. And we apparently steal objectives. Isaac, really? You're going to do this to me? Just stay flat. You know what? I'm not even mad. Next up, we have the Rangers firing into this group of acolytes here. 5 shots, hitting on 3s. That is all but 2. Strength.
4.
Wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound. You are rolling terribly. You know what, Isaac? I want you to protect him once again. Come on.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Nope, 1 dice. Bleh. And with that, we end the Eldar shooting phase. End their turn because there is no charging to be had. And you have started defending 3, 1, and I believe this is objective 4 here. And do you wish to discard any?
Behind enemy lines.
Alrighty, and check hold the line, see if you got that.
Actually, I'll remove 2.
And with that, you score hold the line, so let's just put that one over here. And your score goes up to 1. Boop.
Alright, draw 1.
So at the start of the Genestealer cult turn, we have Domination, Joy, Witch Hunter, okay, Master the Warp, which, okay, we could do that. Psychological Warfare, okay. Kingslayer, wow, I really just want to kill your one Psyker.
I have 2.
And Devourer, which is number 16. We will check what that one is in just a second. So for number 16, it's Kill the Non-Believers, which is score 1 victory point at the end of the turn if an enemy unit was destroyed by Genestealer Cult or Brood Brothers unit this turn. To a maximum of 6 victory points. Wait, what? For each enemy unit destroyed by Genestealer. Holy cow, okay. Alright. End of movement phase, we still have this unit in the truck, and all of this stuff still off the board. These guys moved up just a bit, but the two las cannons stayed still, the two mining lasers stayed still. These guys also wanted to jump down and jump over here. Boop. Because they don't mind not getting objectives, because it's not one that we need. These guys will move up, just to get all of their auto weapons in range of that vehicle. This unit moved up, she ran up. This unit moved up. When it was over here, it disembarked, and these guys moved up. We have two rock saws ready to go. This thing moved over slightly, as much as it could. The two alphases moved over that way, as well as that unit of neophytes. They ran up. So now we go into the psychic phase, and I'm going to try to do something fun. So she's going to cast Mental Onslaught on this vehicle. She just needs a warp charge value of 7, which 5, 6, 7. Do I want to try to go for more? Because this is an easy deny. You need an 8 to deny it. Go ahead.
Alright, denying.
It's 5. Okay, so it does go through. So she has a leadership of 9. So right now we roll off on our leaderships. And for every 1, I deal damage to you if I beat you. If you tie or you roll a 6, you end it. So I rolled a 3, so I have 12. So that is a mortal wound.
Wait, it's lowest? I thought it would be higher.
No, mine is higher. Now we roll again. I rolled a 4. You rolled a 5, which is equal, so I think it stops right here. So rather sad, it's only 1 mortal wound, but at least it got to work. So with that, we go into the shooting phase here on turn 1, Genestealer Cult. This unit's going to fire its mining lasers at that, hitting on 4s, the Wave Serpent. That is 1 hit, 1 miss, wounding on 3s. That is no wounds, it's down to 13. Do I want to command point that? Nah, it's not worth it. Next squad, same target. That is 2 hits, wounding on 3s. That is a 2 and a 5, so that is a wound, AP minus 3, which brings your 3 up to a 6 up.
Yep.
And that is made. All right. And with that, we'll go into this vehicle, which is going to put all of its shots into here. So the heavy stubber hitting on 4s. That is 1 hit. That is 1 wound, 1 normal armor save. 3 up save. That is a wound. We have 4 autocannon shots hitting on 5s. That is 1 wound, or 1 hit. That is a wound, AP minus 1, so 4s.
Where are you shooting? So, just 2?
Just 1.
Right.
And that is 2 damage, so it's going to kill a bike. Next up, this vehicle is going to fire its autocannons into that and its heavy stubbers into the Dire Avengers. Hitting on 6s. That is 1 hit. That is 1 wound on the Dire Avenger.
Okay. No AP? Probably 3 up. Just double check. 4 up, actually.
And that is saved. Then we have 4 shots with the autocannon against the wounded Wave Serpent. That is... No, it's not a hit. Needed 6s. Correction that I forgot to make on camera earlier. These do not have the catch a demolition charges. I just want to point that out. All of these are going to fire their hand flamethrowers into that. And I'm just going to do that off camera. So from the half an hour of shooting with them, we have 7 wounds. 3 up. And that is 1, 2, 3 damage. Which is pretty decent. Next up, we're going to have this guy fire at him. He has the gift from beyond, so he's hitting on 2s. So that is a hit, and he's mortal wounding like crazy. That is definitely a mortal wound, and it actually kicks in his special ability. So now the Psyker suffers D3 mortal wounds. So roll it up. Roll high. 2. So he's suffered 3 wounds so far. So now you have a regular save with -1 to it. No cover save benefits from this.
No cover save?
4-up invulnerable save,
Nope.
which is a no. So
I'm
that
gonna
is...
pay a point to re-roll that.
Alrighty. Oh no.
I hate
So D3, he is dead. And with that, one Sanctus just took out a Farseer. And now my other snipers have nothing to shoot at. We will check range and targets and everything in just a second. This Sanctus is going to shoot at Maka. He hits on a 2+. That is a hit. I wish I was the wound roll. Looking for that sweet 6. Oh my god, I love it. She suffers at Perils of the Warp. D3 mortal wounds to her.
Is it just normal perils?
Yeah.
Oh, then everyone should be suffering D3.
So D3 mortal wounds to her. That is 1, so 2 damage, and then she has a save of 4+. And that is a 4, so only 2 damage from this Sanctus. And now the Jackal Alphas will shoot at her. She is hitting on a 3. That is a hit. Wow, these dice are on fire today. And that is a wound, but not a triggered 6, so just 1 invulnerable save.
Up.
And
6.
keep rolling under your jet. Alright, so now the last one will shoot at her. Hitting on a 3. I am going to spend the command point, so I'm down to 9 to re-roll that. That is a hit. That is maybe a wound. So 4-up invulnerable save. That is a 6, and she is safe for now. We have to sick him on her. All right, so close combat. This tank is going to charge that vehicle. It's going to make it. We'll do the Overwatch off camera, but more importantly, this unit charging into that. I wish I could keep that 6, but I can't. That is 3 inches. I'm going to spend a command point. We are down to 8. No, I can't spend the command points. We'll stay. They miss. Now the all-important charge. This unit is going to declare pretty much everything. Yeah, we're going to declare everything. Charge distance. We're going to make it with 5 because we make it regardless. So, from all the Overwatch, only 1 guy died, and now we'll actually get to pile in and punch people in the face. So, with that, we have 2 of the rock saws up here and the rest down there. So, I'm going to do the 2 rock saws first. So, we have 4 attacks hitting on 3s. That is all but 1. You have 10 wounds left. I don't want to pay the command point, so on 3s, we only got 1 wound. Oh no.
Any AP?
3 wounds. That is going to be 3 wounds to the tank, dropping it down to 7.
8.
Dropping it down to 8 because of Serpent Shield. So after all the rolls, we got 6 hits that actually went through with just the regular hit, and then 2 on 6s, so we have 8 wounds in total. Okay, 5-up save because of the -1. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4 guys dead. So we have 6 guys dead in total from that unit. Okay, so he attacked back into them and did nothing. You elected to keep Maka out of combat. By not piling in, you were far enough away to stay out of combat, which is good because I would have gone in and strictly attacked her. Over here, this swung back, that swung back, did nothing, that swung at that, did nothing. And these guys stayed up here to try to hold the objective. And now we have a morale test. You lost 6 guys in this unit. So 6 plus, roll a d6.
Alright.
5, ooh, that's 11.
And let's see. Dire Avenger Exarch because of going off his. 8.
So 9, 10, 11, so 3 guys die. Which puts me in command of that objective.
Yep, that's just...
So I outnumber you now.
Yep.
The Exarch is the only one left because he has info save.
So with that, we end the Genestealer cult's turn 1. We managed to destroy 1 Psyker here, and that was pretty much it. So we did score Devour. It is the special one for us. So that is 1 point. Then we got Psychological Warfare for 1 point. So that's 2 points. So we're up to 2. Mastery of the Warp for 1. So that's 3. Witch Hunter for 4. And we did not score Domination, and I think I'm going to go ahead and discard this one, because that one is practically impossible. Put our discard pile over here. So with that, we go into Eldar, turn 2. Drawing 1 objective for the turn. Will of the Omnissiah, so it's number 11, so look for number 11. Legacy of Sorrow, what does it do?
Score 1 victory point if an enemy character was destroyed.
Okay, so that one should be pretty easy. Alright, but on your turn, you actually did score objective 1 for 2 points. You did hold 2?
No.
Oh, no, you did defend 3, though. So you actually draw 2 more cards for scoring those 2.
I'm up to 3.
Those are 2 points each.
Oh, so I'm up to...
2 more, so 5.
And 2 more?
Yep. Master of the Warp should be pretty easy.
Yep. And...
Psychological Warfare. Nice.
Not so easy.
Okay, end of movement. Those guys stood still. Those guys stood still. He darted out of combat. Maka moved up and around over to here. The 2 Wraithguard units jumped out. Over here, the Shining Spears moved from over there to here. This thing vector danced its way over here. This flew to over here. That flew to over here. And now we go into Psychic Phase on turn 2 Eldar.
Alright, it's going to be quick because I only have 1.
Yep. Are you going to shout Witness Your Doom?
Yes, actually.
Oh, that's actually really funny. Who are you dooming?
This group that's going to be hit by a bunch of Wraithguard that are not happy.
Alright, let's do it.
Witness your doom! Failed.
That's a Perils. That's a command point. You want to reroll one of those.
Yes.
Okay, reroll one of them. Just one of them. That is a 7.
That makes it.
So I'm going to try to deny that. I do. So, no doom for you.
No doom.
I shall sing the doom song.
And I will just smite then instead.
Okay. That is a 5. That is a smite, D3.
Alright.
That is 3. So, I will lose him, him and him, or her. I don't discriminate. I gotta figure out a way to make them more diverse. I don't like that they're all the same skin tone. That annoys me. Like, I have different characters that are, like, different shades, but not them. That annoys me. I have a ton that still need to be painted, by the way. I have, like, 40 of them.
Yeah. The gray boxes.
Yeah. Alright, so with that, we go on to the shooting phase for Eldar, turn 2.
Doom, the doom, doom, doom.
So these guys are going to fire into here. You have 5 D6 flamethrowers.
D3s.
D3 super flamethrowers. That is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Alright.
Wounding on 2s.
Auto wounding.
That is dead. What's the AP?
-4.
So -3, so I need 7s. Okay, here we go. I need a 7. Alright, I did not roll a 7. Next Wraithguard unit is firing into my truck. 5 D3. So that is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. On 3s. So that is pretty much all of these. Oh wow, that was 13. That's 10 wounds. And what's the damage on these?
Damage 1, -4 AP.
Okay, so rugged construction. Save this vehicle. I need to at least make 3 of these, or one of them, which is still 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And it's got a wound on it. That is such a pain in the keister. Okay, on a 6 it explodes. It does not explode. So this thing's putting its 2 pulse shots into this and 2 bright lances into them. We'll just do the more important one, the pulse shots.
Alright, so hitting on 3s.
That is a cock dice. That is 2 hits. What's the strength of this weapon?
8.
Wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound. AP.
-3.
Okay, I need a 7 or an 8. Okay, I don't make it. And now rugged construction. How much damage is it?
Solid 3.
Solid 3. Uh-oh. Rugged construction saved me needing 2 6s. That doesn't even equal 6. Alright, does it explode? It does not. And there's 10 duders inside it. 6, 10. Alrighty. And with that, we actually lose no one. And with the vehicle being destroyed, I'm going to jump out the guys to actually be closer to this vehicle than my Magos is. So this vehicle dies. And that is 1 sad Tyler.
Yeah.
Crimson Hunter killed 2 of them to no one's surprise. This Wave Serpent is going to fire everything into them.
So it's doing Sunburst, 2d6.
Pew pew!
So 7.
Hitting on 3s. That is all but 1.
Alright, and its strength is...
Wounding on 3s. Okay.
2. -1 AP.
6s. Hey, make 1. Yeah.
And the missiles are just
Oh,
fired.
shuriken weapons into him. That is 2 hits. That is 2 wounds. 1 is killing a guy no matter what, and 1 is killing another guy. So I'll just kill off these 2.
Alright, and it is popping its shield.
Okay, so shield into them as well.
Yep, and I think that's just the instinct.
On a 2+, you pop the shield. Roll a 1. Oh, there it is.
They get D3 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
And I am going to...
With that, 5 guys have died. This tank is going to fire into them. 2d6 for the missiles. That is 9.
Alright.
On 3s. Ooh, that's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Strength 4.
Wounding on 3s. Alright, that is 4. AP minus.
1.
6s. 1. So 3 guys die. Down to 2.
Alright, 2 twin legs.
Yep.
Shurikens.
That is 2 hits.
Wounding.
On 3s. That is 1 automatically dead and 1 6 up, maybe? No, they're both dead. Blah. So the Shining Spears are going to fire into the Magos.
Let's
8 shots hitting on 3s. I like this. I like this a lot. This is good.
what's her toughness?
Toughness 3.
So strength, so wounding on 3s.
Okay. I'm okay with this.
Alright, now let's go to their laser lance. On 3s. Nope.
I'm okay with this.
Don't worry, they'll charge her.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, leave her alone. She's awesome.
And I'll just finish it off with Rangers into the group on the ground.
Okay. 5 shots.
On 3s.
Pew pew. That is 4 hits. We're just mostly looking for those 6s.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you don't wound. Alright. Actually you do, but...
They're
2
Rangers.
saves. 2 dead. Rangers have a -1, right?
Double check.
With that, we end the shooting phase, and a pretty devastating one, to be honest. Ow. Okay. With that, we go into charge 'em up phase. And where do you want to go?
Only one unit will be charging. Singing Spears into the Magus.
Grenade. If she has one, she doesn't hit. Hey, they make it. Who would have guessed? Alrighty. And is that it for your charging actions?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. 4 attacks hitting on 3s. That is all but 1. Strength.
Strength is user, so 3.
Wounding on 4s. That is 2 wounds. So with that, she does unfortunately die. Alrighty. And with that, we end the Eldar's turn. We do have a leadership check here at 5. So that's 9. So one of these guys pops. And the unit is still good. active scored for the turn. You did get this and this. Oh wait, no, I negated your psychic power this turn.
Did the smite count?
Oh yeah, smite counts. My bad.
Alright, and these two are not.
Defending 2 and defending 4. You had to move away from 4.
Let me double check what was the other one, because I think I got it.
Okay, we're checking that really quickly.
I need to get data cards. Alright, Legacy of Sorrows. A character was destroyed.
Yep, so that is another point for you.
Yep, so that's 3.
Start of Genestealer Cult turn 2. We draw up the 5 objectives. First one is Blood and Guts. Then we have Defend 2. Defend 6. Well, now I want to defend. And Big Game Hunter. Ooh, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so spending a lot of command points here. We're bringing this unit in. They're going to use, what is the ability? A Perfect Ambush to move D6. So, moving D6, Pablo, move them. Pablo, that is maybe good enough. 9, yeah, 6-inch range for the grenades. So after switching them all around and getting up that 4 inches, we actually got them all in range for their grenades. And with that, we're going to spend another command point, and we're going to use extra explosives. The next unit of bikes is going to come in right here. And then, on the other side of the map, I'm keeping 1 in reserve, just to spend the rest of my command points on. But, from reserve, we have the 2 Kilomorphs, the Patriarch, and the, what's his name? The Primus, all ready to assault here. These guys moved up slightly, staying within 2 inches, just to make sure that I'm, you know, daisy chaining. We'll go like this. Just so that I'm daisy chaining to grab that objective and this objective. And now we're going to go into hopefully kill them phase. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with the grenades. Tons of grenades. 6 inches, they're all in it. 5 shots, D6 shots at them. They're getting +1 to hit and +1 from them. So that is going to be a ton of shots. That is 24 shots. So we're going to do 12 at first because I can't lift that many. So hitting on 2s. So we got 2 misses. And this is strength 8. What's their toughness?
Toughness is 6.
Okay, so this is wounding on 3s. Oh, that was bad. Alright, so that is 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds so far at AP -4.
Well, they take it.
AP -3, so far you have 6 6-up saves. That is all foul, so pretty much all of them might die to this. So I have to do this one more time. So 6, 10, 12. Okay, hitting on 2s. All but 1. And then 3. That is a cocked dice that needs to be re-rolled. So my Sanctus is going to do some flips. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more saves on 6s. And that is 6 more going through. So even if we did 1 wound each, it's killing the entire unit.
How many wounds?
It's D3 apiece.
D3?
How many wounds do they have?
3 each.
3 each. Okay, so we have 12 wounds, D3. First one is dealing 1, then 3, so that guy's dead. Then 2, then 3, it doesn't matter, he's dead. Then 2, 3, he's dead. Then we have 2, then 3, he's dead. And then we have 3, he's dead.
Yep.
Then we have 1, 2, and then the last one kills him. So, good job, bikers, for destroying a Wraithguard unit. One thing we forgot to do, we did forget to do Psychic Phase. I just wanted to do Mental Onslaught on them. Can I cast it? That is a 7, so I do get it. That is negated. Okay, and that's why you always forget Psychic Phase, because things like that happen. This is going to fire into them. We're just going to... I'll show you the amount of shots and then do all the rolling off camera. Actually, that's not that many. That's 6, 12, 13. 13 needing 6s, so... We got 1 so far. Oh, wow, we got 2. Maybe 3. I missed that last one. We got 3. 3 3-up saves on that one vehicle.
No AP?
No AP. Hey, we dealt damage. 2 damage to it. Down to 6.
Yay.
Okay, so all of these, the auto guns are going to fire into this. The 2 mining lasers are going to fire here. I'm going to do the 2 mining lasers first. That is a drop dice. It doesn't count. That is 1 hit because of -1. Wounding on 3s. That is a wound. AP -3 on an aircraft. Needing a 6 to save it.
How many? 3?
Just 1. Boop.
3.
Goes through. D6 damage. Come on, Isaac. Give me 6 damage. 3 damage. You're mediocre. Anyway, 3 damage to that. Okay, these 2 mining lasers are going to go into here. Actually, you know what? We're going to go into the aircraft, and the rest of the shots are going to go into them. 2 5-ups. That is cocked. That is 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound. There is a potential for me to kill it. So I am going to spend the command point, dropping myself down to... No, we're not going to. Just 1. 6 up.
3.
And this time Pablo will show you up. That is a cocked dice, so Pablo just bounced all over the place. 3 damage. Isaac, at least you're consistent. That's on this. So against them, we have 8, 9, 10, 11 shots into them. All right, 11 shots, hitting on 4s. Okay, we got a few. Looking for 5s. That is 1. 1 save on those bikes. 3 up. They don't care. This unit's going to put all of its shooting into the aircraft. So, 2 mining lasers first, hitting on 5s. That is 1 hit. Oh, that is not a wound. There is a chance. I'm going to pay the command point. And I rolled a 1. Next up, this Sanctus is going to fire at Maka to try to kill her off.
Oh no, not again.
We have a 2-up to hit. That is a hit. And then we have a 3-up to wound her. That is a mortal wound. That causes perils. So she takes a mortal wound regardless. And then perils for D3. And that is 1 more. And then she has to take a save with no modifier. She's down to 2 wounds. Okay. Now an armor save. -1.
Or invuln.
4 up.
Go.
That is a 1.
I'm re-rolling that.
Okay, spending the command point. Re-rolling it to a 5 and it passes. Alright. This sniper is going to fire into Maka. Try to kill her. Hitting on a 2, that's a hit. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound. So she has 1 4-up save.
4 up.
She makes it. This Alphys is going to fire into her. Hitting on a 2. That's a hit. Wounding. That is a wound. Invo. That is a made it. Wow, okay. This Sanctus can't see her, which is a problem. So he'll shoot into the bikes. Hitting on a 2. He hits. That is no wounds. Alright. These bikes are going to fire into this aircraft. He's going to fire his pistol into them. It hits on a, I think, 3+. That is a miss regardless. And then we're going to have the 2 Desperados up here fire into them. Okay, 6 shots hitting on 2s. And each one of these hits causes an additional roll. So we have 6, okay, wounding on 5s. That is really good. So 4 4-up saves. So one goes through and takes 2 damage. Then the next one will fire at them. That is all hits, so that's 6 more. That is 6, yep, there we go. That is 12 hits. Okay, so I'm only going to take these 5 at a time. That is 1 2 wounds so far. That is nothing there. And then the last roll. Oh wow, that's only 2. 2 AP minus 1, so 2 4-ups. Wow, you don't lose any. I was really counting on that. Okay. Oh yeah, and I still have the Sanctus to shoot. No, he shot at the bikes. Wow, that is it for shoot 'em up phase. Over here, the Patriarch's going to charge into them. There's no Overwatch, but it doesn't matter. He is going to make a 6. Ah, why do I do it? Yes, I do. I'm going to pay a command point, drop down to 3, and I'm going to re-roll this because I want my Patriarch to get into combat. That is 9, so he makes it in. And then he needs a 9 as well. He rolls a 3. Good job. Over here, these guys are going to charge into this. They're going to make it. So they made it in and lost 1 guy. So we have 4 shots with the rock saw, hitting on 3s. That is 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound. Oof. Okay, 1 wound, AP minus 3. So 6. That goes through, D3. That is 3 damage, knocking it down to 3. The other Acolyte swung into it and dealt 1 wound. And now we move on to the Patriarch swinging into them. Hitting on 2s with the Patriarch. That is all but 1. Strength 6, their toughness 5. Okay, wounding on 3s. That is... So they are toughness 6, but I still only have to reroll these 2. So that is 3 going through possibly, 1 automatically going through. So one of them is dead. Now we have 2 6-up saves, and that is both fail. So D3 will kill 1, and then he'll wound 1 down to 2, down to a single wound. So with that, we whittled the unit down. He's going to pile in, and we are going to have them swing back. Okay, so no wounds here, and he actually made his save. So now we go into Eldar, turn 3. Oh wait, before we do that, let's actually score some objectives. We didn't get Big Game Hunter yet. Destroy something in the... Oh, we didn't even get this one, or this one. And you know what? I'm going to hang on to all of these. So now we go on to Eldar, turn 3. Eldar get 1 objective this turn. What do we get? Area denial. Okay. Keep me out of the middle. Good luck. So we did make a mistake and he had to draw a new card to fill that because he did score number 11 last turn. So now the new card is Secure Objective 2, which I have. End of movement phase on Eldar turn 3. This thing vector danced over to here. That vehicle shifted over because it didn't want to get punched in the face anymore. This vehicle came in over here to try to shoot at this Sanctus, though I think they are closer. These guys came in to try to clear up this unit. This unit's probably going to shoot them. The Wraith Guard backed off from combat.
Yeah, it's going to shoot into the...
Can they shoot after they retreat?
Yeah, they can fall out.
Oh, nice. Okay, and then over here these guys stood still. Those guys moved out. And with that, we go into Eldar's Psychic phase on turn 3. She's casting Doom on him.
Nope.
I do not get it.
I'm going to pay.
Okay, paying a command point. Don't you have the Runes of the Farseer that just lets you do that automatically?
Well, that's double...
Okay, so rerolling one of those.
I was mistaking the effect for Ghost Town.
So that is 10. I'm going to attempt to negate it. I am going to throw a dice on the floor, which it doesn't matter because I can't negate it.
The first one.
So we did actually forget that they have ghost helms, which can negate paroling. But this is a lesson in reading stuff. And now a smite. You get it with the big smite, so D6. The 1. Good job. Paying the command point to reroll it. Into a 1. So, shooting phase. Wraithguard are going to fire into the Patriarch. Down with the Patriarch. Anyway.
Do 3 wounds for each.
That is going to be 13. So, 13 wound rolls. Oh, it's D3, right?
Yeah.
So, it's 3, 6, 7, 8. My bad. Okay, so wounding on 3s with rerolls to wound. That is pretty much all of them but that one. Okay, so that is 12. I meant 7, but I was thinking 13 again. So that's 7. So here's 4. He passes 2 so far. And then 5, 6, 7. He is going to... that would kill him. That would kill him. Do I sacrifice the ability to come in and drop grenades? Yes, I do. I'm gonna sacrifice this on a chance to get, and I need Pablo for this one. I need Pablo. Come on, 5 up.
Oh, is there no such thing as critical pain in that?
And with that, the Patriarch is unfortunately dead. 5 Rangers up there firing into him. They get -1 to hit.
Oh, so.
He has an ability.
Only 2.
Never mind, I gave him Born Survivor, so it's 4 hits. Rolling to wound.
Strength 4.
Toughness is 3.
On 3s.
That is 3 wounds. 3 5 pluses. He will make one of them and take 2. So these Rangers are going to fire into him, hitting on 4s. That is 3. Wounding on 3s. 6s are mortal, so that's 2. 2 5+ saves. 1 saved, so down to 2 wounds. So this tank is going to fire into them.
2d6 shots.
That is 11 shots, but you are at 2 wounds.
Yep, so I'm going to double check on...
11 hitting on 5s. So that's just 1, 2, 2 hits. Strength 8 or strength 4. Strength 4, wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound. What's the AP?
-1.
6 up save. Does not make it. 1 dies. So, yeah.
And now I'm going to do the catapult into them.
Okay. That is 3 hits. 3 hits, not 4. And that is 2 wounds.
No AP.
2 5 up saves. I will make both of them with double 6s. That is nice. The 2 Shining Elves are going to fire into the Neophytes down there. So many names to remember.
Alright, so...
8 shots hitting on 3s. That is 5 hits. Wounding on 3s. Unless it's strength 6.
No, it's the shuriken, so if it wounds on 6, it gets a -3 AP.
So 2 guys are dead automatically, and then 2 saves. So 3 guys are dead. Now the laser lance hitting on 3s, 2 hits, wounding on 2s. That is 1 wound. I'm assuming no save, but just in case.
-4 AP, so
Yep. So that vaporizes one of them. Splat. This tank is going to put all of its shots into them. Or do you want to put all of the shots?
I'll put all the missile and then the shurikens into them.
Okay, so missiles here, shuriken there. Okay, so let's do the missiles first. 2d6. 3.
Oh, no.
They might live through this. 3 hits.
Strength 4, so on 3s. Oh, that's 3.
Okay. I don't make any, so that is 3 dead. So I'm going to keep just him alive.
Alright, and 4 into them.
Okay. That is 3 shots.
6 is at -3.
That is 2 wounds. That is 1 save and 1 guy dies. Bleh. Bleh. Okay.
Only one that didn't shoot left is the Crimson Hunter.
Crimson Hunter is going to fire everything into these bikes. They are -1 to hit. 2 Bright Lances. Double miss.
Alright, 2 pulse.
1 hit. No wounds. Okay, good job, bikes.
Shooting done.
And with that, we end the shooting phase. You did destroy my warlord, so that's a nasty blow to the army. And you did heavily wound this guy. And we have 9 guys in that unit that went away. So if he was the sergeant, he is gone.
And then I'm going to charge.
Oh wait, he's still here until the end phase.
Yeah.
So charging him.
Yeah.
I will fire Overwatch in just a second. You are going to make it, so we'll just go ahead and put you guys up here. And we'll put you back here. Okay. Hitting on a 6. That is not a hit. 4 attacks hitting on 3s. All hit. Strength.
6, because they charged.
Yep, wounding on 2s. That is all wounds.
-4 AP.
I need like 12s. Okay, so that is 4 damage and he is dead. Yeah. Actually, I might be able to... Ooh. I'm going to try to pass it off to that guy.
Each one does 2 damage each.
Well, we do pass one off, he dies, and then he dies to the rest. Okay, so with that, we end the turn here on Eldar turn 3. You do actually maybe get area denial? Maybe? We'll check that in just a second. Secure objective 2, that one is 2, isn't it?
Yeah, but I haven't been there for 2 turns yet.
Yep. Defend 2 and defend 4. So 4 is way over there. Alright, do you want to discard any?
I will discard, let's see.
With that, you discarded area denial, and we go into Genestealer Cult, turn 3. End of movement phase, these bikers that didn't throw their bombs came over here, because they're going to throw bombs at this thing. The Sanctus is going to pick this, or the Sanctus, the Alphas is going to pick this. These 2 stayed still. These all stayed still-ish. They might come over. Actually, you know what? They'll turn around and walk just a bit closer to this. Over here, these guys moved up. These guys moved over to shoot this, or them. Over here, these bikers came in. The 2 Desperados stayed still. He jumped down over here, or jumped over here. These bikers came in to try to deal with Maka and some shots into them. And with that, we go into shooting phase on turn 3. So we are spending the command point for them to throw all their bombs. So we have 5 bombs going into that aircraft. D6 shots. We have 16, 17, 18, 23. Okay, so I am getting -1 for it being an aircraft, but +1 because of them, so these are hitting on 4s. So we'll do them a few at a time. That is good. Okay. Alright. And we're trying to get all of these as we go. Okay, so I'll get all of these really quickly. So 11 hits, wounding on 3s. And, okay. So, we have this many invulnerable saves, or saves that it has. So that is 4, 8, 9 saves. So 9 6-up saves, because I can apparently throw bombs at an aircraft. So that is all of them that went through.
It's all D3
So
damage, it's dead.
It's dead no matter what. Does it crash and burn? Roll a d6.
I hope it crashes and burns.
I don't. It does not. So it is.
Rolling.
Ooh, down to 3 command points. Re-rolling it. No.
Damn.
So it just dies right there. So this Sanctus is going to fire into... Actually, it's going to fire into the Wraith, because I am more worried about the Wraith Guard than anything else. Hitting on a 2. That is a hit. I wish that was a wound roll. Wounding... that is the wound roll, so that is 1 mortal wound automatically, and 1 save for them. 1 4+ save. You make it. But that does destroy one of them. So we're down to 2 of them. This Sanctus, or this Alphys is going to fire into them, hitting on a 2. That is a cock dice. That's a hit. Wounding on a 4. That is a wound. So 1 save at -1.
Alright, so 4 up.
4 up save. That goes through for D3. That is 2 wounds on one of the bikes. The other Sanctus is going to... The other Alphys... I apologize about my voice. It sucks right now. The other Alphys is going to fire into it. Pew, that's a hit. And that is a no wound. These 2 are going to fire into that tank. The rest of them are going to fire into this tank. So 2 mining lasers. That is 1 hit. Okay, so wounding on a 3. That is a wound at AP -3
So
on the
6.
Wave Serpent. That's saved. All of their shots I'll do off camera. Okay, so this one is going to fire into here. The rest of these guys are going to fire into here. He, since he can't see, is going to fire into a Wraith. So, shooting into the Wraith, hitting on a 4. That is not a hit. The other one hitting the vehicle, it hits. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound. 6 up save for the Wave Serpent. That is no save. D6 damage. 5 damage.
4, that's the only one left with its shield.
Alrighty. These 3 are going to fire their hand flamers into that tank. That is going to be 10 shots. So that's actually not that bad. So 3, 6, and then 4 more. Looking for 6s. That is 1. 1 save on that tank. 3 up. That makes it. 5 shots from these guys into that tank. We are going to hit twice. No wounds. 4 of these bikers are going to fire at Maka. 1 is going to fire at the Wraith. So the one that's firing at the Wraith with a shotgun, that's a hit. That's nothing. And the 4 that are shooting at Maka,
I'm excited to see that.
that is 2 hits.
I'm sure they will.
That is no wounds. I need a 3. Okay. Then we have these guys. No, these guys shot. Those guys shot. I still have the 2 Desperados up there. They're going to fire into the Wraiths. Hitting on 2s. So that is 4. Okay. And then we're looking for 5s. God, I can't pick these up. It's 2 at -1.
So 4.
Yep. Alright, that's 2 damage on one of them.
Alright, so he's down to 1.
And then the other one will do the exact same thing, just because I really, really don't like those guys. That is all hits, so I need 6 more dice. Okay, that is all but 1. These now are on 5s. Okay, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 at AP -1.
4 ups.
That is, the one guy is dying and then another guy is dying.
Yep, they're wiped.
Alright, so we took care of the Wraiths. Now we just need to clean up some tanks. Alrighty, he's going to shoot at Maka. He hits, wounds on a 2. That's a wound. 1 armor save on Maka.
4 up.
Phew! She takes a wound.
No, Warlord trait. 6 to ignore. Nope.
Okay. Takes a wound. Charge him up phase. These three guys are going to charge into this. They're going to make it. He is going to charge into this. He is not going to make it. So we're going to go over here. I'm not going to charge anything into that because I don't want it to get free shots. And that is it for charge. So we have this Overwatch. One dies in the Overwatch, and then we have 4 attacks with the rock saws. That is 3 hits. And then we have 1 wound. AP minus 3.
6 up.
That is cocked. That is a 4, so that is D3.
Might live.
2 damage. Does it explode? Please don't explode.
Nope.
Oh, good, it implodes. And with that, they will go towards the closest enemy. They'll go this way. And that does it for Genestealer Cult turn 3. So end of turn, you defend 4.
That's 9.
Okay, move your arm. And with that, I am going to defend 6. Oh no, you're on 6. I'm going to get Big Game Hunter. I'm going to get Blood and Guts. And I'm going to hang on to these 2.
Remember, you also had the defend 2.
Oh yeah, we scored that one at the beginning. You know what, I'm going to discard this. Start of Eldar turn 4, you only draw 1 card. It's Cure 1, which you literally just walk back to.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll get to you with Eldar movement phase. This guy moved over to here. The Wave Serpent shifted up to here. And aside from that, Maka and that Exarch stood still. These Rangers fell back. These guys stood still. And with that, we go into Psychic phase here on turn 4. Smiting the bikes. You get it, D3. That is 3, so that's going to kill a bike and a half. There's 1 wound here.
And I'll be dooming them.
Okay. You get it, I can't negate. Alright, all shots into them.
2d6.
That is 5.
5.
That is all hit.
Strength 4.
That is 3 wounds. So 3, 6 up. 3, 5 up. I will make none of them, and 3 of these guys will die. Right, now the shuriken weapons. That is
2.
Okay, 2. Wounding on 3s. Nothing. Singing Spear, firing all weapons into the bikes.
Let's go with the laser.
Laser Lance first. That is a miss.
Right, now the shurikens.
That is
2 hits.
-1, so only 2 hits. Wounding on, what's the strength?
It's a 4, so.
On 4s. That is a cocked dice. That is a 4, so I don't make it. Is that just 1 wound?
Yep.
1 damage. 3 Rangers here are going to fire into him.
On 4s.
Pew! 1 hit.
Strength 4, so hitting.
Wounding on 3s. That is a wound. That's a save. These 5 into the Desperado up here. 5 shots hitting on 3s. That is all but 2. Wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound. 5 ups, save becomes a 4 up. Makes it. Shooting into the bikes, hitting on 2s. That's a hit. Strength should be like 6 or something.
9.
Wounding on 3s.
2s.
Toughness 4.
This weapon always wounds on 2 up.
Oh, okay. Pew! That is a wound.
D3 damage.
Go ahead. That is definitely going to kill a bike.
4.
Last guy firing into them, 4 shots. That is 1 hit.
2.
No, 1. -1 to hit my bikes.
So yeah, 1 hit.
Strength 4, wounding on 4s. That's a wound.
Oh. Yeah.
No save, so that is 1 damage. Boop. And with that, we end the shooting phase. Do you wish to charge?
Yeah, my last singing spear is going to charge your bikes.
Okay, go ahead.
Makes
He
it.
is going to make it before you do that. We have a bunch of shotguns, but I'm just really going to throw a melt-a-bomb at him.
Oh no.
Okay. D6 shots, 2 shots. That is no hits. I'm going to re-roll one of these just for the S's and G's. No. Okay, and then I'll do the rest of the shots off camera. So the bike over here kills one guy, and I swung back and did nothing. And with that, we end the Eldar turn here on turn 4. And we'll check your objectives. Did you get any of them?
I obscure.
Obscure 1, you got that.
And 2. Okay, do I still own that?
Yes, you are now on objective... No, objective 2 is up there.
Oh,
it's in the middle.
Yeah, 1.
So, you get this one.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, we go on to Genestealer called turn 4. So 2 cards this turn, Scour the Skies. It is possible, because all of your vehicles fly. And Kingslayer. So, there we go. Okay, so we're taking a risk here. We retreated from combat here. We moved these guys back. We moved these guys over just a bit, keeping the 2 las cannons steady, the mining lasers steady. These 2 darted all the way over to here to get into range of those snipers to do some counter-snipering. These guys moved up to engage this. These guys shifted all up to engage that. The bikers down here, they're just going to come back and around over here. Oh, I'm going to. I have the 2 Desperados to do it. I thought these guys are going to turbo boost. Just to get around. Because I want to send these 3 after those guys. Him and that after him. And then these guys after that. So we're going to go straight into shooting phase. And I'm just going to do the 2 las cannons into that. Hitting on 5s. That is 1 hit. Wounding on 3. That is no wounds. And at this point, I am going to spend and go down to 1 command point to re-roll this. That is a wound. 6+ save. You do not make it, so D6 damage. Simon says 3 damage. So these guys attempted to shoot into that, did nothing. The Sanctus is going to fire. Maka's a good target, but I really think I need to get rid of this bike. We're just going to shoot it. That is a miss. Oh no. Okay. This Sanctus is going to, this Alphys is going to shoot that, hitting on a 3. That is a hit. Wounding on 3s, or wounding on 4s, but still a wound, AP -1. Whoop. That is a save. This thing, this Alphys is going to fire into the Rangers, hitting on Good Luck. That's cocked. That is a miss.
Yeah, I was about to go. They're taking -2.
2 mining lasers here are going to fire into that. Hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit. That is 1 damage. 6-up save on the Wave Serpent.
No.
Nope. D6, so it's not going to die.
You might.
So 3 damage, because 4 -1.
Yep, so...
Down to 3. Oh, and the rest of the guys are firing into that as well, so that's 6 shots, +1 for 7.
The last hope. It's going away.
Okay, all of these hit. I wish that was the to wound roll, but is what it is. That is no damage. Ooh, what do we do now? I guess we just go in and punch it. So, this unit's going to charge here. They're going to make it. Boop. And we'll just put you here. You just got 2 wounds on Overwatch. Alright, 1 wound. AP minus?
1 for the rockets.
I'm on terrain, so 5 up. No, one of these guys is dead.
And now we do the shurikens.
Okay, that 3 is there for a reason. That is 1 hit.
Please be 6, please be 6. -3 AP.
So it's -2. So 5, 6, 7, and he dies. These guys are going to charge this biker. So, we are going to make it. 1 wound in Overwatch. So we're going to go back into the shooting phase really quickly because I forgot my Desperados. So it's going to be 6 shots real quick into Maka. That is 6 more. That is all hits. And these are wounding on 3s. So just try and take all of these at once. So, that many. On -1. Or you get +1 for cover, or you could just take your 4 up.
4 up because it's the better one.
Yep. And that is 2, 4 damage to her, and she's dead.
4? The 6. Do I roll 6 different ones for each one, or is it multi-damaged?
There are 2 multi-damage ones.
So 2 on 6s. Nope. She dies, and now her special effect kicks in.
And with that, Maka is dead. I lost a guy here. These guys can't charge. I lost 2 guys over here. And yeah, I'm about to lose him. So at the end of that turn, we don't get Scour the Skies, but we do get Kingslayer. Yeah, that's it. So with that, we go on to Eldar, turn 5. End of movement phase. These guys stood still, stood still, stood still. This stood still, and this moved up to claim this objective once he clears out all of these neophytes. So 11 shots from this thing into these guys. Hitting on 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is... I rolled 1 away. That is 1, 2, 3 dead. So 1, 2, and I'm going to be a jerk and keep that guy up there.
And the last is you 12 inches.
You're still within 12.
Alright, so 4 shots from the shuriken catapult.
Okay. That is all but 1.
I got 3s.
That is 1. I have a 4-up save right now, and he is dead.
Objective is claimed.
Yep. Alright. And now we just have some of these guys firing. We have these 5 firing into one of these 2.
Desperado on the ground because he has no cover.
He does have cover, he's touching the building.
Ah.
As silly as that is, all you need to do is touch terrain.
So either way. On 3s. I mean 4s. So 1, 2, only 2.
Okay. Alright, good job.
And all of them into him.
So 5 shots into him.
These ones are on 3s because he can't.
Okay, that's 3 hits. 3s to wound. 3 wounds. Okay. He's out in the open, so 5s. He is dead. Dead. And with that, we end Eldar turn 5. You do secure objective 2. And now you're working on defend objective 2. Okay, so right now I need to kill one of those 2 things. And that being either that jet bike or that. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, end of the movement phase. These guys shifted. The 2 mining lasers stood still. These guys came up. These guys stood still. Those guys came up. And aside from that, we have some bikers over here. And we have the Desperado moving over to shoot him. The other one is just going to kind of stay up there, because there's nowhere for him to go at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a shot into this. That is a miss. Awesome. Alrighty. We're going to take 2 las shots into that, or mining laser shots into it. That's 2 hits on 3s. That's 2 wounds, 2 6+ saves. Okay, so 2d6. It's definitely dead at 12 wounds. Does it explode? No. Okay. So the rest of their shots are useless. And these guys are picking this as the target. So I'm just going to do the 2 Sanctuses into it because, yeah. On 2s, that's both hit. He's taking a mortal wound no matter what. And now you just need a -1/+1 save.
-1/+1?
So your normal save.
Yeah. Yep.
And you are fine. Now we'll do 4 shotguns. That is 3 hits. Oh, +1. That's 4 hits. And that is 1 wound. 1 save on him. +1 for the cover. He's fine. Okay, and then I have 4 more shotguns to shoot at him. That is 3 hits. And that is 2 wounds. 2 saves. And he's double fine. Okay. So, the Desperado is going to shoot into that last dude guy. We missed twice, but we add 4 more. Possibly. That is all of them. Looking for 3s. That is a miss, that is a miss, that is a cocked dice. Miss, miss. That is 4 at -1. So his normal save. So we should have a 3 up normal.
Alright. No, they normally have 4 up.
Oh, okay, so it's a 4 up regardless.
Yeah, and that then also use the Exarch, so 4 ups no matter what.
And he is dead.
Yep.
Okay. And then we are going to do 3 shotgun shots into them. That is, they're -2, so no hits. Oh wait, no, it's -1 because I'm more than 12. I'm more than within.
They're just in cover.
So that is, I think, 2 hits. Let's just say, and 1 wound.
5 up.
Don't roll that one. He's fine. So with that, we are done with this turn. I do scour the skies and get my objective. And you can... Oh no, you are defending objective 2 for 2 points. Ooh, that is bad, and I cannot charge you with anything. So, with that, we end my turn, and you score defend objective 2. So, let's roll to see if the game ends. On a 1, 2, and 3, it does. On a 1 and 2, it does. If you want to do the honors. It does not. We go on 1 more turn.
Oh no.
Your objective for the turn is secure 6, which you can just dart over and get.
Yep.
Whee! Boop! All of these guys missed shooting into them. These guys shot into him and dropped him down to 2 wounds. He jumped over here and he still has yet to shoot.
Let's go with the shuriken into the bikes.
Okay. That is 1 hit.
Okay, they're -1. Alright.
And that is 1 wound. 5 plus save. No, 1 is wounded.
And
go ahead with the other one. That is not a hit.
Yep, done.
Alright, so 1 is wounded. And with that, we end Eldar turn 6. So my next one is hold the line, which I'm already doing. So these 2 jumped down and jumped over. He's hiding behind a building. These guys are going to stand still just to take single shots at that. These 2 are going to stand still and target that, and all these bikers are going to bonus from that. And with that, those guys are going to stay still, and we are going to go right into it. So they're going to throw a bomb into him. That is going to be 3 bombs. Hitting on 3s. That is 2. Strength 8.
Wounding on 2s.
So 1 wound. AP -3. So -2 for the cover.
So 4.
He's a 4 up.
Invone. Aerobatic.
That guy has an info?
Aerobatic race.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so then we have the 3 shotguns. That is 2 hits. That is 2 wounds. And that is still saved. Then we have 4 more shots. That is 2 hits. That is no wounds. And then I'm just going to take the 2 las cannon shots into him. That's 1 hit.
All it takes is
1 wound. 4 up.
Nope, he's dead.
He's dead. How much damage did it do? 3. Okay. And then these 2 who didn't move are going to target them. Let's see. They hit on 2s, -2. So, putting on force. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. AP -1. Plus.
So 6 up, so he's dead.
Oh, well, it was +2.
No,
So,
the wounds
6,
don't get
5,
a plus.
4. Okay, then yeah, 1 is dead.
Yeah, he's just dead.
Alrighty, then these 3 guys are going to shoot into them. Shotguns. It's 2 hits. That is 1 damage. And
Makes it.
Yep. Okay, and with that I can't assault anybody. So I do hold the line. And that is it. So we're going to call this game right here because, well, we have other things that needs to be done today. And it's really just running up and gunning down a few rangers. So, with that, let's count some cards. So, after counting up all the cards and factoring in First Blood, First Strike, Slay the Warlord, and Linebreaker, the score is 17 to 16. I only won by this unit in the deployment zone. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this game, everyone. This was a really, really, really close game. And finally, a game that the Genestealer cult won. It was a hard-fought victory. We had bikes. Lots and lots of bikes. So now we're going to get everything put away and get going. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle report. If you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out all the links in the description down below. There you can follow me on all sorts of social media, including Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, which you're on, Facebook, and Instagram. See, I'm on those. You can also support my Patreon. Patreon goes a long way to help support the channel. Please be sure to check it out at least. And as always, I'm NornQueenAlexis. I love you guys. Bye.